Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third online qualifier of the North American Halo World Championship qualifiers. Benson joined by Elamite, and we can update you now with a nice look at our top 8 bracket. Of course, at the top side, Team Liquid just defeated Winterfox 2-0 to give Team Liquid their highest placement in the online qualifiers, guaranteed top 4, so congrats to them. However, they will be going up against a CLG after they just beat Dream Team 2-0 in their quarterfinal matchup. So that sets up, as I said, Team Liquid versus CLG in the semifinal. That as well, the next match we're going to go into. But the bottom side, the quarterfinals, we have Leftovers versus Elevate currently going on right now. And as well as that, we have Disobey versus Allegiance at the bottom side. So I expect to see Allegiance potentially push through into the semis. Who they'll go up against, though, not too sure. It could potentially be Leftovers, you know. Potentially, they had a great online qualifier number 2, or maybe Elevate, who I believe Elevate was the squad which actually beat Envy earlier on in the bracket. So maybe they're on a little bit of a hot roll. Who knows? Who knows? What are your thoughts on the bracket as it stands right now, Mike?
Definitely looking forward to seeing some of these matches, especially this Liquid versus CLG. The players from Elevate and Leftovers, some of those players who didn't have, or even Disobey and Allegiance as well, not some of the best performances here off the first qualifier, but between the last one and of course coming into this one with these teams still being left in the tournament, you know, these are going to be some of the teams that you have to look at going forward. That, you know, it doesn't matter if they're first seed or 16th seed or even 24th seed. Any one of these teams could come out and beat anybody else.
Yeah. Very true. Of course, bear in mind, best of 5 will be the semi-finals, and that's where we're going next to Liquid versus CLG. Here's a look at the series layout. Fathom CTF to kick things off, followed by a Truth Slayer. Then a Gamble Breakout Game 3, followed by Empire Strongholds, and if it goes the distance, it's a Plaza Slayer Game 5. Now, you know these teams extremely well, Elamite, obviously. Knowing that they're the maps, how do you see this one panning out?
And are we looking at the Liquid CLG here? You know, this is going to be really tough. Like, I haven't been able to watch any of CLG's matches here today yet. But as we just saw from Liquid, like, they came out pretty dominating fashion. You know, steamrolled over Winterfox there. Were able to slow games down, change the pace, and adapt to come back and pass them up and win the end of the game there. So CLG is another team perfectly capable of doing that. You have the Royal 2, the Snakebite, who are just incredibly skilled players to begin with. Frosty, the newcomer as well. You know, and Frosty's had a lot of hype around him ever since the launch of Halo 5. So I'm really curious to see how he kind of plays out in this third online qualifier with, you know, a lot of the other teams having the similar practice and time put into the game now. You know, how this team meshes up with Liquid.
Well, you know, we talk about CLG, and you have to talk about this man on your screens. Ogre 2, a Halo Pro since Halo CE. Highest HCS placing, first place, the iGames Columbus 2014. There, of course, a look at his Twitch and, of course, his Twitter. If you don't already follow Ogre 2, I don't know why you wouldn't. He's one of the goats of Halo, if not the goat of Halo. You should definitely be following the guy on Twitter, that's for sure. But, as we said, setting up a CLG versus Liquid semi-final, best of 5. Hit me with the prediction. Give me the score prediction, Elamite. I know you don't want to do it. I know you don't want to say it, but let me hear it. You can say Liquid's gonna win. It's okay.
Right. I'm going with a 3-2 Liquid here. You know, being a
Liquid.
best of 5. I'm really excited to see how that plays out.
Okay.
With the way that Liquid's been playing here, watching them, I'm gonna have to go with my team and put Liquid ahead on a game 5.
Liquid looking very good, that's for sure. As we said already, the highest placement in the qualifiers today. So again, congrats to them for that. CLG though, haven't seen much of them so far. They've been pretty consistent in the qualifiers. Excited to see what they can bring to the table. One thing's for sure, that this semi-final is about to be awesome. That is for sure. For now, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we return though, game 1 of the semi-final. Be right back.
Shinobi. Who cares if you suck at the game when you look like Shinobi?
us remember him as our protector, and not the one who gave us this. As our savior, and not our betrayer. Let us see him forever as you, and not as you. All hail the conquering hero. The one who was supposed to save us all. But now I must save us from you.
Prepare for the hunt with Xbox One and the Master Chief Collection, now $349.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the North American Online Qualifier number 3 for the Halo World Championship. Benson joined by Elamite for today's action, and we're finally at the semi-finals. Liquid versus CLG, best of 5, going into game number 1. It's going to be a Fathom capture the flag. We both kind of think Team Liquid is going to take it. That's what we kind of gathered from our pre-match predictions. You said 3-2. I think I'm going to go with 3-1. I'm feeling confident in the way Liquid are playing today. But as we haven't seen any of CLG, I'm going to kick things off on board with them. Starting with Ogre 2 on your screens, who is in a little bit of a gunfight, decided, hey, I can back away. Teammates having some awesome gunfights as well. But from what we saw last week, CLG, a very, very slow, methodically paced team. How does that now kind of play dividends against Team Liquid? Is that going to work in their favor, or is that going to work against them?
It's going to be one of those things that's working a little bit against them here.
Okay.
The CLG team is essentially a much more established team, ones that have been in the game, been teaming together longer, that might be more comfortable with their play style, the bait and switch, the backing down and things. So I see that kind of falling into CLG's favor there as far as the lead goes, but no reason why Liquid can't come out here and get a couple flag caps and take this game.
Still waiting for the first touch on a flag so far. Yet to see either team be overly aggressive. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out, finding out how the opposite team is playing. On board with Hysteria up towards top mid, has his VR out, looking to give some help out to his teammate. Royal 2 underneath him, able to shut him down and at least at bare minimum get that trade. But now actually has the railgun as soon as he was able to, or as soon as he was looking as if he was going to try and fire a shot. It's so Frosty, able to shut him down. And again, a bit of a stalemate situation. Not necessarily stalemate by the normal term where both flags are out, but a bit of a stalemate of teams just trying to figure each other out. Like I mentioned, both teams just trying to get map control.
Right, yeah, as right now this is good for Liquid as they're being outslayed. They don't have any control of power weapons, but CLG yet has not been able to really do anything or make any kind of moves on the flag.
Finally, flag has been touched as Royal 2 able to get that one out. Both flags away. One has been returned and both flags should be returned as well. There it is. So both flags back on base after a couple of seconds of craziness. Both teams running at the flag, trying to get it away. Not really getting too many yards on the flag as Ninja tried to put some long-range shots on before Ogre 2 went for the quick challenge, and now Snakebite has managed to get that flag so far away and it's wide in the open as well. Liquid are going to have a tough job trying to return that.
Yeah, and Frosty, as of right now, has 9 kills, more than twice as the amount of anyone else on the team right now. We were talking about him before this game started. The young powerhouse definitely functions as a slayer here for CLG.
Oh, and the flag was so close to being returned there from Ninja. He was unable to do so. It was taken right underneath him from Snakebite, who managed to just reset the timer on that one. It's in the CLG base, but can they finally get that capture? Looking over at it, so Frosty has it in his hands, and that will be the first flag of the game going in favor of CLG. It was a little scrappy, but it doesn't matter. They were able to get it nevertheless. And as I mentioned, a big touch on that flag came for CLG. I believe it was Snakebite who just managed to stop that return coming in. And because of that one play, CLG find themselves in the lead.
Right, and Liquid just not being able to capitalize on anything here. Just go 3 down again. CLG's just able to push across, pick up a couple kills here and there, and they're already pulling their second flag.
Yep. Could be getting a little bit away from Liquid now as 3 players go down. Frosty doing some work in that kill feed. Snakebite helping him with the assistance. That should be his 3rd kill. It is, and the flag is out. It's going to be Ogre 2 who decided to run this one up towards top middle. The flag has been counterpulled, I believe. In fact, no, it hasn't. It's still in the base. I thought for a minute there someone had overextended and tried to give the counterpull, but the slaying too strong from CLG. Ogre 2 simply just going to run this one home. No problems whatsoever from him, and we find ourselves 2-0 up for CLG.
Yeah, and that is a quick 2-0 to start this game here. Liquid just hasn't been able to get anything going. They're not working together as well as they should be. Right now, you've got Ace trying to hold top center while Ogre 2 is pushing up and trying to take control. But some great team shots out of Liquid, and they're able to maintain that top center control for the time being.
Railgun still up and ready. Hysteria will get his hands on that. Ace picks up Frosty. They're able to pick up Snakebite. Hysteria has someone to his right-hand side. Can he get away? Tries to get down and does. Somehow, no shield stays alive with Railgun. That is a huge play of Hysteria's life. Unfortunately, there's a player just to his right-hand side. He doesn't know it. The flag is right there. Throws out the Promethean grenade. That's not going to connect, and the flag will be returned. But once again, Hysteria able to escape with that Railgun, but hasn't been able to pick up any kills with it just yet. That really is going to be the turning point when Hysteria can put this weapon to use.
Yeah, it seems like he just keeps turning away a second too early and keeps missing the opportunities that he'd have to hit some of these railgun shots. But it looks like they're finally starting to get a little bit of control. 2 people pushing into the base. You've got Ace grabbing the flag. And Hysteria's going to lay down some cover fire with this railgun.
Now, if Hysteria can pick up one of these kills, that would be so big. But at least he's able to put a couple of shots now, get a couple of players weak there before finally falling. Flag is being run, but you need to be careful because Frosty, he is in the Liquid base, and he may actually have to try and pull this flag away. Nice headshot, gets the flag out as well, and Liquid needs to be careful here. They need to kill him. They do so. That flag is away. and it should be returned. Ninja just sat on that, and he will get it. So both flags are back on base.
Yeah, there was just no great cover there. Ace took the flag, ran it top center, but Hysteria wasn't able to do anything with that railgun, didn't really hold anyone back, put a couple shots down and died. It's almost a guaranteed going to lose the cap. You need someone to stay alive for the distraction in their base. When CLG comes up and knows that they get someone down or kill someone off the start there on a flag run, they know they have a great opportunity or a great chance of getting the return.
Royal 2 able to get the Guardian Angel headshot. Run unlegit. Flag is away. Who has it? There it is. Ace trying to just defend it. Will have to throw out that grenade. He's pretty tagged up himself, but good defensive plays. Has Royal 2 pretty much pinned. Teammate in a position to go for that trade, but unfortunately not able to get that. Royal 2 able to find 2 before falling. Big play from him, and that flag is still out. It should be returned auto time, and that's good for Liquid because the flag is being pulled for them as well. However, they need to be careful because Snakebite up top with the railgun has a great position to try and pick up a kill if need be. Liquid had that flag so far, but I think it's actually going to be returned. I don't think they have anyone in position to pick that up once again.
Yeah, no one even close to that. Hysteria was trying to take an angle on the flag, but CLG, they're not just going to run out and jump on a return there. They're going to wait, make sure they slay you. They don't care if their flag's out. They're focusing on getting a cap. They're going to kill you. They're going to wait till return in. They're going to focus on running your flag first. So not anything Hysteria could do there, but this isn't a team that's going to make a mistake and just double dive on a flag to get a return.
Snakebite is just destroying Liquid by himself. He picked up 2 with the railgun, pushed into the enemy base, got another 2 kills, doing all sorts of damage, causing so many problems for Liquid. Finally, he fell. The flag went out. Royal 2 misses the ground pound. Hysteria able to trade that kill. Flag has been returned, but that was a crazy couple of seconds, and you know, Liquid down 2 flags. They can't afford to give CLG another flag, otherwise they go 1-0 down in this series.
Great stick by Ace there, keeping control of top center. You have Ninja pushing back to try to clear out the player in their own base, prevent them from getting that flag. You got Ace pushing bottom center, about to pick up a kill on Royal 2, and in fact Wilbit does go down. So just back and forth, some trading of kills. You have Liquid trying to maintain top center control, but CLG, they just push into treehouse and walk up top center, and no one's ever looking at them. Liquid needs to refocus here, figure out who's watching what, and stop just getting walked up.
Yep. Ace falls once again. Frosty trying to heat up a little bit at the end of this game. He's going to challenge Hysteria once again. Just pulls out the assault rifle close range. Why not? The easy kill on Hysteria. Reload pistol, and being aggressive, may as well try and put some pressure on the enemy flag, and that's going to be the game plan. The grenade's going to go out straight onto the Liquid spawns. He's going to touch that flag yet. Doesn't look like it. Instead turns, sees Ace. Another easy kill for Frosty. As I said, really starting to heat up at the end of this game. 26 kills Frosty currently sat at as he spots Unlegit at distance. Just needs to play his life here and try and escape. He's causing so many problems. Beautiful headshot on Unlegit. That's for the killing spree right now. And he is going to continue on this little rampage that he's on. And Liquid need to shut down Frosty right now.
Liquid is getting outplayed right now here. There's great shots by Frosty, staying alive, getting back. Just before that, you had Royal 2 run top center, get a double kill with Rail. 2 more Rails once again. It looks like the Railgun is turning out to be like the deciding factor in this game. Liquid hasn't really been able to do anything with it. And you've got CLG, who's got probably almost 10 kills with it.
Frosty looking for 30 kills. He's 2 kills away. He already has the triple-double. And should be 1 more on Unlegit to put him at 29. The flag, of course, is being run. There's a 29th. I want to stay with Frosty and see if he can pick up 30. There's still 2 minutes 50. Both flags have been pulled away. Frosty actually in a great position to go clutch for his team. Not just about the sheer number of kills he's got, but the importance of them as well. Frosty backs off this for the 30th kill. Is he going to get it on Unlegit? No, he's not. Pooping on the parade. God damn it, Unlegit. But both flags back at base, so there still is plenty of time before that 30th kill.
Right, and you see 2 players on CLG in the 20s already here, and Snakebite just about to join him as well. Not too much time left in this game here. We've got about 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Liquid is running a flag. If they're able to get this cap, this game is still definitely up for their taking, but Snakebite flanks around, runs across the base, no one even looks at him, and almost picks up a flag return. Like, this is Liquid being sloppy, needing to watch these things.
So close to getting the re. Someone else jumps on it. I believe that flag will be returned. No, is it alive still? I think it is just alive. Hysteria tries to pull it. Flag has been returned. Nice play from Ace there getting that re. But as you said, time is ticking, 1:49. And it's going to be Liquid who need that flag, and they need it quickly. I mean, they need 2 at this point to tie up the game and try and force it to an OT. Unlegit has his hand on Railgun. Haven't been too efficient with it so far. Could this be the turning point in the game? Unlegit turns, looks top mid, but will be shut down. Frosty's shot right now is just 2 on fire, 34 kills. The man is just destroying everything in his path. It's unbelievable slaying from Frosty.
And he just picks up the nuke camo as well. This is a real bad sign for Liquid. If he's able to just play this right and just pick up 1 or 2 kills here, this is going to secure the win for CLG.
Frosty up top mid, as you said, has that camo out, waiting to see if his teammates can pull the flag, doesn't even need to. Looks as if he is going to be behind 3 players from Liquid. There's the assist on Hysteria. Now to challenge the second, throw something from Ether Grenade. Didn't even get the assist, Snakebite killed Ninja so quickly. He's behind Ace though. Frosty, as we said, playing this one so well. There is the pick on Ace. His killing spree, 36 kills for this man. Fantastic performance from him as we go in the final 43 seconds. Still technically possible for Liquid to tie up this game, but extremely unlikely as CLG have been in control this entire time. Frosty just dropped down. There's 2 plays in front of him. Oh my goodness. This man is on fire. Can he find the triple kill to close out this game? It'd be insane. Doesn't need to. Royal 2 managing to pick up the melee himself, but Frosty, you can see his spawn knowledge immediately throwing out those grenades. The man has put on a clinic. I wanted to see if he could get 40 kills this CTF, but don't think he's going to be able to do so. Nevertheless, CLG will go 1-0 up in the series.
Yeah, definitely a great, almost montage game out of Frosty here. He was top center most of the game, constantly raining down shots, constantly picking up kills, and no one was able to focus on him. You have Liquid, who's looks like they're chasing a lot of their own kills instead of reacting and trying to focus on teamwork there. And then, of course, got to talk about the railgun, as you saw multiple players on CLG, Royal 2 especially, pick up a lot of kills there.
Yeah, much more effective use of that power weapon from CLG, as you mentioned a couple of times there, as opposed to Liquid. And CLG will go 1-0 up in the series. For now, though, quick commercial break. When we return, jumping into game number 2 of the best of 5 semifinal.
To victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 3rd online qualifier of the North American Halo World Championship, as we're currently spectating Liquid versus CLG. We have CLG as our red squad, Liquid as our blue squad. CLG, of course, 1-0 up. We now go over to a Slay Truth, and it's a great start for our red squad. CLG already 4-1 up in kills.
Right, and 3 of those kills are going to Frosty. He's picking up right where he left off on the last game, as already has 3 of the 5 kills for his team. 6-1 lead now, kind of where we picked up last game here.
Yep.
Liquid is getting pushed around to start the game. They need to slow things down, get better control, and just start using more teamwork here.
How do you put a stop to a player who just suddenly heats up like Frosty? What do you need to do? Is it teamwork, or how do you shut him out? What's the game plan?
It has to be teamwork. It's the only really way you're going to come back and be able to do anything like that. You know, it's not very common you see one player just come out and just start dominating. They need to start focusing on Frosty more, start singling him out and making sure he dies each time.
That's definitely going to be the game plan, is finally Ace able to shut down Frosty. Frosty was able to try and infiltrate enemy lines there and pick up maybe a double before eventually falling. But Liquid starting to mount a small comeback now, reducing that deficit down to 3, 9-6 in favor of CLG. Bear in mind this is a best of 5 though, so no longer that best of 3s. There's Royal 2, able to pick up one with the BR, crisp shots. Ace is going to be up there as well, so throws out his grenades, but has his teammates help. And that seems to be the difference in the early part of this game. It's just CLG baiting and switching. You kind of touched on that at the very, very beginning of the game 1, the CTF, saying how, you know, you expect CLG to be very good at baiting and switching, the teamwork, the chemistry, maybe just a little bit further developed. And the early part of this slay, you can definitely see that.
Right, and going forward here, you've got Liquid trapping them in the base, but you've got 2 people, pick one, Ninja and Unlegit. It should not be down there, you know, it's just, it doesn't make sense to be both down there at that same time. Kamo was coming out, but they're both sitting on nades, they don't have great positioning there. I'd like to see them spread out more.
Snakebite grabs that Camo, and spots the stereo as well, gets him one shot. No doubt teammates should be there for the cleanup. It's going to be Frosty. The lead develops back to 5. Nothing too crazy, but Snakebite with Camo is definitely dangerous. He's just pushing over towards someone on blue. Decides to back off, but Snakebite's still in a great position to cause some problems. All this time has the support of some teammates, but unfortunately for him, Ninja comes in from behind, able to pick the kill with the pistol. And speaking of Ninja, he's going to be just raining down some shots onto over 2 with that BR. Unable to get the kill, but plays his life, plays it smart.
Right now you've got Liquid controlling Pink and CLG controlling car side here. Neither team is trying to push out too quickly or make a move. You see Ogre 2 just be taken out there. All of a sudden we're back at a 3-point game. CLG is trying to flank into blue base here from car, but not sure if that's going to be able to happen.
Oh, and the sword from Royal 2 runs in, gets on legit, and drops out just before anyone could shut him down. I think Ace will be able to kill Royal 2 though at range, so puts it back to a 3-kill game, and Ace in a great position to maybe do some damage here. Has a couple of players in front of him, but needs to have some teammate support, one of which is going to be Royal 2. Maybe able to get the shot with the BR, but just wants to back out. In fact, that's going to be It's a Frosty. And Frosty's hot hand right now. Ace definitely giving him a lot of respect for challenging once again. BR in hand, this is going to be that challenge. He's pretty weak. Can he get a kill? He can! Over 2, forced to go for that trade, and the lead to 4 kills now in favor of CLG.
Right, and you see Hysteria does have a carbine, trying to get red side Pink. Should be hiding under the base. You got Ninja with the sword as well. Great nade by Hysteria, but an even better one by Ogre 2 is able to take out the one-on-one kill there, and still 4-kill lead.
Okay. Sees Ninja with the sword. This is an important kill. He gets it and immediately goes for that sword. Has that in his back pocket. Maybe chooses to use it. Ace top mid. Over 2, going to go for the challenge. In fact, has Frosty in support. He can just call that one out, and that's a simple kill for him. Lead back at 5 now. And it's just going between that kind of 3 kills, 5 kills area every now and then. This is the biggest lead we've really had since the start of the game. Now it's 7 for CLG. Of course, still on board with Ogre 2 as he has that sword in the back pocket if he decides to use it. For now, more than happy just using that BR, putting some team shots down. Now goes for the sword. And unfortunately, we're for a bit of a long-range kill. Not going to be able to connect with that, but Snakebite did have his trade. 29-22. Snakebite with Camo.
Right, and you see Ace did see Camo got hiding below the base. Is able to get him weak, so they do trade 1-for-1 in that situation, which is, you know, good for Liquid taking out Camo guy here, but being down 7 kills, they need to start closing the gap here.
So what's going to be the turnaround? How are Liquid going to try and turn this game around? Is it just slow the game down a little bit, try and play more in twos and pairs, or what is going to be going through their mind right now?
So CLG is definitely winning this slow-paced game here. They're able to kind of collapse just more methodically than Liquid's been able to do. Liquid needs to start catching CLG off spawn and start creating some 2v4 battles, or 4v3 battles to start closing this lead here.
See if they can do it. 27-32. They've had it as low as 3 kills, but not really been able to get it much closer for long periods of time. Currently sitting at 5 on board with Unlegit. Does have Frosty in front of him. VR and assault rifle in his back pocket. There's going to be the assist as Hysteria able to shut it down. Lead now down to 4. CLG are at 34 kills though. Over to just able to shut down Ninja. And it seems every time you see Liquid try something, try and either change the tempo of the game, CLG respond almost immediately by just changing up their game plan. It's very impressive stuff from CLG right now.
Yeah, and you see back up to another 6-kill lead, close one-on-one battle, and Frosty once again pulls out the win. Ninja's not able to look around or react to the call out enough, but Frosty jumps onto a nade and ends up dying there. Liquid definitely needs a couple more plays like that, picking up a couple free kills here as the 7-kill lead is maintaining, going into the 40-kill mark.
Nice play from Ninja. Immediately recognized Ogre 2 was going to be up top and weak, went for the immediate challenge. Frosty though with the pick on Ace, and not being traded is definitely not helping. They're currently down 6. Unfortunately, Ninja will fall Snakebite with the perfect shot with the VR. So legit top mid, top blue just waiting. Picks up the headshot on Frosty, so 34 to 40. Very, very close game. Down to 5 kills. Liquid still with the possibility of doing this, Alan White.
Yeah, I mean, we see CLG is not trying to be the ones to die here in this situation. They're playing real slow, waiting for Liquid to make a mistake. They really need to focus on just maintaining this map controlling and getting some team shots down. As CLG is kind of spread out, they need to focus on these traps that they can get while the members are all spread across the map.
And that was beautiful play from Ninja with the energy sword. Just jumped straight past Royal 2, left him in absolute no man's land, allowed Unlegit to challenge and get that kill. And because of that one beautiful play there with the energy sword, it's down to a 2-kill game. And you see CLG completely out of their comfort zone. Frosty at long range loses his shield. Hysteria able to shut down Ogre 2. It's a 1-kill game. CLG, they've slowed down the game a little too much that they basically just kind of parked the bus. And because of that, some small mistakes crept in, and you saw Liquid able to reduce that gap down just to 2-kill lead now, as Liquid definitely mounting the comeback. Let's see the current positioning of a couple of Liquid players. There's going to be Unlegit potentially in a gunfight. He needs to play his life. Is he able to stay alive? He is for now. There's going to be 2 players pushing in towards him, one of which is going to be Snakebite. This is a big win from him. He's not able to get it. Royal 2 as well gets a kill, and just as quickly as Liquid were able to make some nice plays, CLG respond with nice plays of their own.
Right, they really needed to kill those guys in pink too. If they were to pick up a double kill there and maintain control of pink, we'd be looking at a completely different score right here.
Unfortunately though, wasn't the case. Frosty should be able to win this gunfight on Unlegit, and actually he's not going to be able to do so. Unlegit with some nice shots, reduces that lead down to 4. Ogre 2 just kind of playing peekaboo with Ninja top mid, but CLG just need those 4 kills to pick up game number 2 and a 2-0 lead in today's semi-final and progress through to the grand final. But Unlegit showing it's not over just yet. VR in hand, Snakebite does shut down Hysteria, and this is going to be very, very tough now for Liquid.
Right, and Ace tries to get away using thrust, but Ogre 2 takes some good routes here top of the base between him and Snakebite. You know, as long as they trade a kill here, they're going to win the game. They're definitely going to want to just play slow. You want to see if they can catch anyone on Liquid away from each other. And just like that, it happens.
Frosty able to pick up that kill, 50 to 45 in favor of CLG. They go 2-0 up in the semi-final. Ninja dropped 17 kills, so impressive performance from him, but just overall, everything going CLG's way. That game, some fantastic baiting and switching going on, and just overall, some great Halo 5 action from them. As I said, CLG 2-0 up in today's semi-final. For now, quick commercial break. When we return, jumping into game number 3.
Over the course of 70 years, the Office of Naval Intelligence attempted to create the most elite soldiers in the history of the UNSC. Biologically augmented and fitted with advanced battle armor, these super soldiers were known as Spartans, harkening back to the legendary warriors of ancient Greece. In 2491, the Office of Naval Intelligence launched the Orion Project, the first large-scale effort to create a class of soldiers strong enough to effectively quell what was, at the time, a mounting rebellion. Soldiers like Avery Johnson and hundreds of others volunteered to undergo a series of biological augmentations which would make them physically superior to all other human beings. Despite their success, this program was plagued by cost issues as well as a number of other physical side effects, and eventually it was canceled in 2506. Roughly 10 years later, another project would come to fruition. This one under the guidance of the esteemed and brilliant Dr. Catherine Halsey. According to data from a study known as the Carver findings and Halsey's own beliefs, if drastic steps weren't taken against the rising tide of dissidents, the majority of human-controlled space would slip into civil war. Although she would use information cultivated during Orion for her own work, Halsey would recoin the project codename as Spartan 2, taking a number of ethically questionable steps in order to succeed where Orion had failed. This program officially began in 2517, when ONI abducted 75 children from every corner of UNSC-controlled space.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the semifinals of today's online qualifier for the Halo World Championship North American region. As currently, we have CLG versus Team Liquid. CLG find themselves 2-0 up as we go over to a Breakout gamble. Thoughts on this map? Is this one that you can see Liquid coming out convincingly taking, or will they still have some problems?
You know, up against a team like CLG, you're definitely going to have problems no matter what map it is on, but this is definitely going to be one of Liquid's stronger game types here. They know how to play it. You know, in the last game, it did sneak by them here, but being on Breakout, they're definitely going to have a lot better opportunity to come back and, you know, do a quick round here and turn this into 2-1, hopefully, and then hopefully we'll see a game 4 there.
Well, there is that first round, as you mentioned. Very quick break from Liquid, able to shut down CLG early on. And heading over to the CLG camp on board with over 2 at the start of this round. We saw in the second online qualifier last week just how slow CLG can play Breakout. They weren't afraid of playing for draws when they needed to, but Ninja and Unlegit say, hey, we know you like to play for draws. How do those nades taste early on in the round? 2 nades go down, 2 kills go down as well. Forces a 2 versus 1. A 1 versus 1 though, and Ninja able to stay alive, and it's amazing how quickly CLG were actually able to turn this round around, like literally, but this 1 versus 1, Snakebite versus Ninja. Snakebite does have camo though. Now, how much of a problem is that going to be for Ninja?
It is a huge problem on this when it only takes a couple shots with a pistol to kill somebody and you can't see that person coming on you. It is going to be really tough for Ninja to win this battle.
Oh, and Snakebite spots him as well. He knows he's going to be over there. This should be the kill for Snakebite. Surely Ninja able to escape. Oh, the missing, but surely. There, okay. Whew. Was going to say that was taking a little bit of time for him to pick up the kill, but finally able to do so, just making sure that he was going to pick that kill up. So ties up this Breakout, 1-1 over to Liquid off the break for this round. Let's see Unlegit as he makes his way up towards ramp and up towards camo. Has support of Ace. There goes the grenade. 3 grenades being fired over towards that ramp. 0 kills as of yet. Compare that to last round when we had 2 kills in the first couple of seconds. Definitely a bit of a change of pace.
Right, and Liquid's had the better start each round here. They threw away game 2. They were up 4-2 in the start of that after the whole nade sequence in the beginning. And that was the first round that they didn't get off the start here, and they ended up losing that.
Over to, let's go with Snakebite. As he pushes up towards that camo ramp. 3 players from Liquid will be pushing. Grenades are going to go flying over. He actually connected with a couple of shots. Has a couple of players weak, but being weak himself, decided to just drop down. CLG losing control of that camo. Ninja was raining down some DMR shots. Forces a 2 versus 2. Snakebite with the SMG. Puts some shots down. Has the pistol shots on Hysteria, but there is the DMR from Ninja. And he forces a 1 versus 2. And just like that, round 4 is over. Game all tied up. 2 rounds apiece.
Yeah, Ninja's coming out here. He already has 7 kills in this Breakout. He's definitely looking forward to winning this game and taking it on to making sure the series gets extended.
Let's have a look. Good watch off the break. I'm going to go with Royal 2 this round. SMG. He's just going to charge up towards camo. Has 3 players directly in front of him. A crazy play. Was able to shut down Ace though. Got 2 for his efforts. Forced a 1 versus 2. Ninja though with a double kill. Looking for the triple kill. Not able to get it. And unfortunately for him, Snakebite was able to steal camo. Has pistol. Spots Ninja. The shots go down. He has 2 shots hit. He is literally 1 shot. And with camo, is going to opt to start pushing up forward. Spots Ninja's rotation. And again, I asked that question a couple of rounds ago. How much of a problem is that going to be when he has camo? And the answer was, it's going to be a bit of a problem. And it's looking as if it's going to be similar now as the crouch walk comes in from Snakebite. Ninja has absolutely no idea where he is. Snakebite hunting at this point, Elamite.
Yeah, Ninja knows that he's going to be following him, probably keeps getting glimpses of him there. He just wants to keep moving and hopefully doesn't basically just walk into him.
The ground as this game is tied at 2-2. Camo runs out just now on Snakebite. DMR out, spots Ninja up top. Did Ninja see him? Yes, he did. So both players with DMRs now. This is just going to come down to whose shot is better. Snakebite with a couple of shots on. Getting a shaky. He's going to get tagged up. Gets the D-scope.
Wow.
And just like that, the kill comes in. Liquid go 3-2 up.
That was a 3v1 on Ninja that he was able to pull out and win. Ninja's definitely playing great this round here. He did exactly what he was supposed to do when Snakebite picked up that camo. He ran away from it, made him burn it out. I'm really surprised to see Snakebite, essentially choke that hard.
Yeah, it's going to be a big round for Ninja. As you mentioned, that 1v3, he's going to be feeling a little bit hyped as he has double-digit kills. However, 2 versus 2 this round. Nice headshot from Ninja. He's going to pick up that camo, and he knows exactly where his final player is. It's going to be Frosty. Frosty's going to be ran at, and Frosty should be dead any second now. 2 players from Liquid there. They're not going to throw away a round like that. Liquid go 4-2 up. 1 round away from picking up this next map.
Yeah, and it looks like just over there on the camo side of those ramps, CLG just can't outbeat Liquid on the going for that camo area there. So it's great to see that Liquid's able to consistently overpower CLG up here, and you can see they're starting to sit back further and further. You had the other round where Royal 2 went all in and just slid all the way up to camo, but they only did that because they realized their initial strategy, beginning strat, is not working at all.
Royal 2 now in a 1 versus 2 with map life on the line here. Of course, if Liquid win this, they will win this map. Keep the series alive. 2 players running in, and that is going to be that 5-2 victory for Liquid. A very, very convincing map number 3. And they do stay alive in the series, as I said. That's going to be 2-1 to CLG. CLG still at match point, no pressure on them. A fantastic map from Ninja, 13 kills, and more importantly, that 1v3 round as well. I mean, we talked about it earlier on briefly when you were saying how, 1v3s not really likely to happen. How was it that Ninja was able to play that? Like, talk me through that whole 1v3 clutch.
So Ninja did the same thing he's done every single round, except for in this round, his team lost that top camo fight. Well, he's able to pick up a quick double. I didn't see exactly the whole beginning double there, but picks up a quick 2 kills and then is at an extreme disadvantage going forward there as he loses the camo. You're going up against someone in a 1v1 when the other person has camo. You should not win that round. And not only was it a 3v1, but Ninja was able to pull out the 3v1 win against Snakebite, who had camo. So definitely CLG dropping the ball on that one.
Yep, and as we mentioned, Liquid pick up that first map of the semi-final, 2-1 in favor of CLG. For now, quick commercial break. When we return, jumping into map number 4. Be right back.
Shinobi, come on down!
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas from Forge Labs. Sean here. I whipped together a super simple Christmas theme map here on the Glacier canvas as a way to more or less just kind of get used to the controls of Forge and explore the palette a little bit. Last year on Christmas we released a holiday.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 3rd online qualifier of the North American Halo World Championship. We're heading over to Strongholds Empire now for the map number 4 of Liquid versus CLG. CLG currently 2-1 up in the series. See, off the break, let's have a look at that big fight that's going to be heading over towards Pit. And OS is going to be Royal 2 jumping over with Hysteria, and I believe, was that?
Red base secured.
I assume it probably was.
Lost blue base.
Let's have a look. Heading over now to Ogre 2, who just jumps out of Pit. 2-1, stronghold advantage in favor of CLG. Nice last shot there from Ogre 2, as Pit is going to be challenged. Ogre with that new combo. See if he can try and make it happen. Has Ace in front of him. Ace is going to be weak. And Ace should be full. Talk to me a little bit about Liquid's playstyle on this map.
You know, similar kind of thing, you know, where some of the teams, they have that really aggressive play style where they'll have that really passive play style. Being more passive, like we saw in those Slayer games, is something Liquid's been trying to work on more, but they're definitely going to be more consistent with an aggressive type push. You have Ace always kind of pushing in, really similar to like a Ryan where he's really disruptive in the enemy space, not over-committing the fights. That's one of the biggest things, is the players and how much they commit to a certain fight. And this is something that the Ryan Noobs and Aces and a couple other players, you don't see them commit to a fight unless they know they're going to win.
Ogre 2 able to pick up a couple of kills before eventually just losing a gunfight and losing control of that pit. So 2-1 Stronghold advantage in favor of Team Liquid now. They're trying to turn this one around. Ace may have to just dip over towards blue and go for a bit of a defensive play. There's going to be 2 players pushing. Ace recognizing that, had the support of his teammate, but unfortunately they're not going to win those gunfights, and that will be blue base being taken away from them. Pit as well as being capped by Royal 2. So as quickly as you can blink your eye, Liquid could be at a disadvantage, but a big defensive kill and reset comes in on Pit.
Absolutely here, and you see the aggressive play styles in this game type especially. We saw Liquid play against Winter Fox on this earlier, and they put up just a dominating performance there. They weren't even losing controls of the hill, and it really didn't seem like the two teams were in the same class on this map here. You see CLG definitely putting up a better fight, and you know, Liquid was definitely going to have to start getting together more and locking down these spaces.
OS picked up at 950 there by Ace and Burnt, as soon as he went down, but with 9 minutes 30 seconds left to go, it's 24-22, so a very close game, just edging in favor of CLG. Ace on your screen once again, he's going to fall outside to Ogre 2, and so just more gunfights starting to creep into the favor of CLG, and that slaying column, something that we saw Frosty just completely dominate in game number 1, kind of followed it through at the beginning of game number 2. And then on a mission, Pit will be taken away though, and that will be a 2-1 Stronghold advantage now in favor of Team Liquid.
Yeah, it's a great time to cap that bottom hill, but I don't know if it's going to be able to hold that for very long, because CLG's coming right back.
Legit, just jumps straight onto blue base. And this is turned into a bit of a, I don't want to say scrappy game, but it's got very, very fast tempoed in terms of plays, just jumping on strongholds, trading strongholds, etc. Like we just saw, for example, blue cap. Now a big push coming in on Pit. Looks as if CLG may lose control of that. Unlegit may need to actually help this cap. In fact, his teammate dies, and he decides not to push straight onto it. See if he can try and play some kills. Surely it'll be reset by someone from CLG. It's yet to be reset. And Unlegit says, all right, no one's going to reset it. I'm going to jump on. Now 50%, unfortunately, jumps off at the worst possible time and instantly gets reset. Looking for the noob combo, not going to find it. Royal 2 will fall to Unlegit. Has a play directly behind him. Oh, beautiful play from Unlegit as he gets the melee. Double kill, looks for the triple, not going to find it. But still, nice play nevertheless.
Yeah, you see, the differences here is when you have control of that bottom hill, all you have to do is keep the other team out of it, as opposed to trying to capture the bottom hill. You not only have to kill the other team, but you have to stay alive while doing it. It doesn't matter if you're playing defense, if you die, if you kill, if you trade there. So that's what we're seeing right now. Liquid has to, one, get the kills, but also stay alive while doing so.
What, in your opinion, is the best way of capturing a Pit? Is there a specific setup? Is it just try and overextend the opposition's kind of home base, in inverted commas, if you will, and then put pressure on Pit, or is it just kind of flood it? What in your opinion is the best way?
Yeah, it seems like the best way here, what turns out to be most successful consistently, is doing like pushing outside, rotating to the other team's base, and not having to fight them while they're in control of tower. When you get a teammate who can control bottom center while holding tower, it makes it almost impossible with ground pounds and the amount of nades that you can throw there. If you rotate outside, you're forcing the tower players to have to make a move. They can't just sit there and let you cap the 2 outside hills. Right. And then once you cap the 2 base hills, that's when CLG has to commit a player to recapturing that, and you can have an opportunity to try to get numbers and on the ground.
Big gunfight going on over towards Pit. Royal 2 defending Pit, and putting pressure on Pit, and also able to capture Pit. Now putting some pressure on Hysteria. That kill will be traded. Ogre 2 able to get his help, but CLG really playing the Stronghold extremely well. A 79-29 point lead and growing. Red base will be taken away from them. Pit Looks as it was about to be taken away from them, but big defensive play. Ninja not able to get that capture. Snakebite at distance, putting some big shots down. He's able to pick up a double kill for his efforts. Get a reset pit as well. Fantastic play coming in from Snakebite. Turns around, looked for the third, didn't even need it. However, now pushing over towards red base. He doesn't need to necessarily jump on this, just to help his teammate who's capturing it by slaying from outside of the base. The assist came in, and I believe the capture should as well, but no, Hysteria. Big defensive play keeps Liquid with a 2-1 Stronghold advantage.
Right, you saw Ninja get beat down there. Would have liked to see him win that fight. Liquid needs to make sure they do not sacrifice these hills right now. There is only 20, or CLG only needs another 20 seconds to win this game, and they need to make sure that they especially don't lose control of bottom center.
Well, red base does go, but as you said, it's going to be that pit, which is going to be the crucial one that they cannot afford to lose control of, and unfortunately for them, they do not have control of pit.
And they just lost control of the OS as well here, so they're going to try one more outside push, try to get control of the base, but it is not looking like, just with the scatter shot and the OS, that there's going to be enough time in this game for them to do that.
Oh, Frosty with a double kill of his own. Melee and headshot on Unlegit. Now looking to just defend pit side. At this point, they don't need to go for that triple cap, but hey, why not, right? That seems to be the game plan. Just really put pressure now on Liquid to make a play. And I don't think that play is going to come as a new combo kill from Frosty hits. That's 97-45. It's going to tick. That is going to be GG. CLG progressing through to today's grand final with a 3-1 victory over Team Liquid. But props to Team Liquid. Another very consistent performance from them. It's been top 8, top 4 so far in the 3 online qualifiers. It's only been improving, and potentially could only improve. 2 more online qualifiers to go, and then of course the last chance qualifier. Be very surprised to see Team Liquid in the last chance qualifier though. I think they should accumulate enough points to guarantee themselves that kind of top 15 mark. Let's take a look at the series layout though from the first semi-final. It's pretty good games, not necessarily the closest that we've ever seen, but still good games nevertheless. CLG just proving to be too strong on the evening. Fantastic performance from both the teams. Which was the kind of swing map, in your opinion, if you will? If there even was a swing map, was it just CLG just playing better overall? I mean, slaying-wise in map number 1, it was definitely CLG's favor.
Right, yeah, we saw map number 1, Frosty came out, put a dominating performance, outslaying the team almost by himself. You had game 2 where Liquid was able to close the gap a little bit. There was an instance in Pink 2 where I think they ended up going 2 for 0, but they had control of Pink 2. It was like a 1 or 2 kill game, and they ended up dying there, giving up the control. That would have been a 2-1 series in favor of Liquid coming into this game, should that P2 sequence have gone differently there. So I feel like that was one of the deciding factors. CLG clearly was outplaying Liquid in the series. You can't really make too many arguments against that, but still, even that had gone a little bit differently there. Some of these games and teams are just so evenly skilled that it's sometimes as small as that can determine a series.
Well, that is going to do it from the top semi-final. Of course, you saw in that bracket, Elevate versus Allegiance on the bottom side. For now, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, though, more Halo 5 Guardian action. Be right back.
I figured, you know what, let's do it again here.